Ben here, bigbenchas.com. Today I'm going to go over a topic I kind of touched on in my last video, which is the handoff process. Last video I talked about how you can get your air before you get a handoff and the benefits of using that handoff. Now I want to actually talk about the handoff itself and how you should hand someone off for the bench press. Alright, so first thing you're doing is you're checking the rack height. Now I already predetermined his rack height for him. Alright, he has pretty long arms, so I had to bump this rack up a good deal. Alright, so what I'm looking for with the rack height is I don't want to have to do a huge lift to get his arms locked out. My goal is just to clear the lip of the rack here. Alright, so you can see when I'm lifting him here, his arms are already going to be locked out once we clear the lip of the rack. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I don't want to have to lift him up so much until his arms are locked out. Alright? Another thing I'm doing here is getting close to the bar. Okay? So I can't lift it back here. I can't put any force that's bad on my back. I can't get any force into the bar. I have to get close to him. Alright, so that's why they make these racks go in. See this platform? I can get right over him. I need to be right over here so I can guide him out effectively and efficiently. Choking on some chicken and roasted peppers.
Oh, that's a cut.
Yeah, that's a weight cut this weekend. Alright, and what I'm doing with my grip here, alright, is I'm not gripping it out here. I'm looking where he places his hands. I'm not gripping it out here. I'm not taking a very shallow grip. I almost want to make it like a deadlift, right? Because that's how I'm going to put most force into the bar. So, right where the smooth ends and the knurlings begin, that's probably where I'm going to take my grip and the handoff, okay? So, this is a good strong position for me. I'm close to him, and then I can guide him right out the lip, alright? So that's the next thing. And like I said before, my main goal, clearing this rack. Alright, I'm just lifting it enough to clear this lip because, here, hold on to the bar. So see, he has a pretty good tuck here, alright? But if I was to lift him up here and give him too much of a jerk, I could pull his shoulders out of position very easily. Alright, just wanted to illustrate that. So if someone has a really good tuck, I just want to apply enough force to clear that lip of the rack so I could guide him right into position. Okay? So I don't want to jerk so much that he comes out of position. That's a very bad handoff on my part, and I just screwed up his whole bench, alright? Another thing is when I get that handoff, right, I'm in a good position, got my grip, applying force just to clear the rack. I'm going to guide him out right to where he drops the bench. So if I've already handed off for him a few times, I'll probably know where he likes to put the bench press, alright? Probably somewhere right around here. So I'm going to make it very easy for him so he doesn't have to carry that bar out. I'm going to clear the rack and I'm going to bring it right to that spot for him, alright? I'm going to take it with him, give him it right in that spot, so when I release the bar to him, all he has to do is come straight down and he's already in position, alright? He doesn't have to travel anymore. He doesn't have to do some kind of awkward angle down to hit his spot. I took it right to him. A lot of people will try to fight you on that. Just tell them, hey, you're fighting me, well, I'm going to put it right where you need it, alright? You can see where they drop it, and you want to put it right there for them so they can come straight down. If they're an angled bencher, that's not optimal, but if they prefer to angle down a little bit, then just take it to where they feel most comfortable, okay? And another big thing is when I'm guiding to that position, especially if I have to do most of the lifting, some people, they take most of the bar weight. Some other people, you kind of have to apply more force to the bar to get it out for them. Depends on the person, their style of benching. But one thing you definitely don't want with either one is to just dump the weight in their hands at the end. So if I'm taking a lot of the bar weight and I'm guiding them out to position, say this is like a max effort bench, and all of a sudden I'm taking like half that bar weight, I'm taking 200 pounds of it or something, and then I just dump another 200 pounds into his hands right at the start, that's not going to look so good. It's probably going to be wobbly. He has to stabilize all that weight all of a sudden. So that's a big thing, is guiding him out. And then as you come out, slowly just start to release bar weight into his hand. Okay, so he's not feeling that full effects right at the end. Especially with equipped lifters where they're handling a lot of weight and stability is a huge factor. You definitely want to let them feel most bar weight coming out. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate a good handoff. So I'm going over everything again. I'm getting close to him. Rack height looks good. I'm close to him, taking my grip to the bar. He's going to count me out just like I talked to in the last one. He's going to do, we talked about this, it's going to be 3, 2, 1, breathe. Alright, so he's going to count me out. I'm just going to clear this rack for him. I'm going to gradually bring it out to him and give him the weight, okay?
3, 2, 1.
There you Go to that spot, slowly release it, and you can bench. Good. And then when he's done, I'm just guiding him back into the rack. Pretty simple, making sure this doesn't bounce out or anything, just making sure it gets safely in the rack. And that's my responsibility as a handoff. That's pretty much it for the handoff. That's a make and break for the bencher here. Bad handoffs are really going to screw up the bencher. Good handoff, everyone's going to want you to hand them off because you're really good at it, all right? So be a good handoff person. More information on the bench, bigbenchas.com. Check out the YouTube, Big Benches, and Instagram at Big Benches. If you tag us in your bench videos, I will repost it, all right? So keep up with the content, keep sharing. Really appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you next video.